WGPR Detroit HD2.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit. The views and opinions expressed on the following show are not necessarily the views and opinions of WHPS, its affiliates, management, or sponsors.
Total Home Improvement Company presents the Spring Blowout Special of the season. Remodel your kitchen, bathroom, basement, plus flooring specials for every room. Call 313-728-2025 for your free in-home estimate today. Mention this commercial and get 10% off your project. Call 313-728-2025. Remodel your home today. Total Home Improvement, the company you call for your home improvement needs.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion TV.
See, I'm a gangster with God and I'm spreading the word. Truth be told, that's right, truth be heard. No matter what your gift is, it's made to see. So give it up for victory. Come on, Gospel Explosion TV. Gospel Explosion TV. Gospel Explosion.
What up, though? This is your nightlife chick, Kelly Tyler. I am the host for today. Thanks to Mr. Torrance. He has given me the privilege again to be on TV today with you guys. And I just thank him so much. James is like the Superman of superstars, okay? He gives all opportunities to different people, all walks of life, all age groups. He has helped many people, and they are soaring. And James is soaring as well. He's not here again because he's probably in the Caribbean. He's in Hawaii. He's in Hollywood. He's just, promoting these movies we got going on. Him and Corn, the whole worldwide film factory, they're making a lot of moves for us. I'm so proud of them. I wish I could be there because some of the excitement of just seeing, them taking the pictures and the glam of it all. It's just a beautiful thing, and I'm proud of him. He inspires me. It's like he's my mentor as well. I appreciate him. It's the first time I really connected with a man that is about business and truly believe in you. He believes in people, and he gives opportunities where some people will look at you in a crazy way and ignore you. So I really, truly appreciate you, Mr. James. You have fun and you keep moving, and I will be there soon. The next one, you better believe I'm going to be on a boat, train, or plane because y'all not leaving me this time. Good to be here. I feel so good. I mean, I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, and that I think God has been waking me up to just thank God, pray, appreciate life, because I'm not tired. I mean, when he wakes you up like that every morning around the same time, that means something, and he's giving you a message, and either it's something you need to listen to, hear, or either you need to pray. And so that's what I've been doing a lot of, because I've been having a lot of backlash and a lot of evil people and a lot of evil things coming against me. And, that's when God is doing great things for your life, because if you don't get any evil or hatred towards you, then you're not doing anything, because evilness doesn't like greatness. And so when you're doing great things, of course you're going to get some evil spirited person or something to come at you. I mean, every day, if it's not a phone call or a text or a DM or something negative that try to mess up your day. But me, I brush it off. I keep going, brush that on off and keep it moving, because no matter what you do, no matter what sticks or stones or words will never break my bones. You understand? And they can't break me because God made me. So y'all got to have that same faith, and get into your soul, happiness, joy, bring that to your life, because we only have a certain amount of time. Everybody think they got all the time in the world. We are living on God's grace. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But today, I'm here, and I'm blessed, and I'm happy, and I'm appreciative of all the people that gave me opportunities and been there or helped me get somewhere or do something in life that was great. I've done many of things, and I'm proud of myself for them. I'm proud of the people around me. I'm proud of the people that are affiliated with me. We got some great, great, great artists. Like I also had 3 artists: 82 Red Zone, Riaco Suave, and Midwest Reach. Y'all got to check them out. Brilliant Kelly is popping off. He got songs with Pastor Troy and Mr. Cheeks and one of Nelly's artists and a lot of things going on. And these guys are really starting to come out. They're new artists. But as I've said, hey, don't ever knock what's new, because the new is what's happening right now. Yesterday is gone. I could tell you a million things I did yesterday, but today is today, and today is a new day, and I have matured. So, it's a lot of good things happening in the maturity of myself. So I'm thanking God for the growth, and hopefully that some of you people can grow as well. And hopefully I can inspire you today to be happy, joyful, and have peace and love. Okay. And like, if you did see my Facebook, I did put a lot of information on the Facebook so that you can look at the show, the program, or either you can call in, and once again at 868 0342, you can call in and check us out. I'll be here for an hour, so we have plenty to talk about. Okay. Yeah. If you look on the bottom of the screen right now, all the numbers are there for you. So you can call me and call in and talk to me. It's a great thing to have you. It's a great thing to be here. And I'm hoping I have a beautiful audience today. Okay. So one of my topics that I wanted to talk about at first was drama. We have to release the drama in our lives. We have to either remove ourselves or remove it, because if you don't, it will deteriorate your spirit, your character. And when you're arguing, and they say when 2 people are arguing, they can't recognize the fool. So if you're saying he's a fool and the other person's saying you're a fool, both of you really look like fools, because we can't tell. We can't tell who's the right person because you're standing there arguing with a fool. So that make you look like a fool, So drama, you have to release it. Let it go. All that evil, hatredness, all it does is kill the spirit and the soul. If you have any hatred against somebody, pray about it. If you have any negativity about somebody, pray about it. There's been many, many, many times I have blessed people, helped people, and they've done me wrong. I could have went crazy or, done some crazy things or retaliated or some of that nature. But that's not me anymore. Like, God has really changed me. Don't get it twisted now. I can't say what I won't do, because, he's still working on me. But I can tell you that he has changed me, because if he hadn't changed me, a lot of things wouldn't be. I probably wouldn't be sitting here now. So I really appreciate the Lord. And that drama, let it out your lives. Get it away from you. It's not healthy. It's not good. If you call your sister, your brother, your cousin, whatever, and apologize. It's time. It's a completion year for me. It's an 8 year for me for a lot of things that I've been going through. So 8 and 7 really is your completion year, but 0, 8, the 2 8s that meet together is the completed year. So I'm going into my completion of whatever that was that I had to do. And I let all the drama and I let all the hatred go. That's why I'm sitting here. Like, I was talking to a lady on the phone, and I had a car accident 3 months ago. So I've been off work for a moment. And, I'm still surviving. I'm still paying my bills. I'm still doing everything. So I had to call and rearrange a bill. And this lady was like, wow, you've been through all that and you're just laughing and you're happy. She said, honey, you're going to be all right. And God's going to let this go. Whatever it is for you is going to be okay. And she said, you just keep that peace of joy. And she said, well, I'm going to tell you what, I'm taking this late fee off and I'm changing your date. Now you won't be late and you got more time. And that's just being glorified, happy, glad, bringing God into your life. And it'll come out in people, they'll recognize it, seeing that, you have God in your life and you believe in things of that nature. Now, I'm not telling you that you got to be saved, sanctified, and holified, because I'm not going to judge you either way. I'm just letting you know what is happening and what has done great things for me and my beliefs in what I have experienced. So, just listen to me sometime. I know a lot of people don't want to hear things, whatever, my life ain't. Trust me, if you just believe, if you just hold on and you let go of drama and start trying to be a piece of something that's good, if your table is not feeding you, get up. Okay, because we all got to eat. Get up and go to another table. No disrespect, but we can't have disrespect. We can't have. People want things, but they don't want to give them. People want you to respect them, but they don't want to give them. So we need to learn to respect one another and have more, self-esteem around here too as well. That was another subject that I wanted to talk about. But so far as the drama, just let it go. If you haven't addressed anything, because I'm that type of person, when it happens, I'm going to address it right there, because I don't hold grudges too long. And if I don't talk to you or don't mess with you, you must have really done something that kind of got to my skin. And so instead of doing something negative, I'll be positive instead. And I will, try to diffuse the situation if I can. If I can't, I stay quiet, because being quiet sometimes is the best policy of it all until you can resolve the problem. You're always going to have somebody that hates you, no matter how good you try to treat them, no matter how good you try to be as a person. There's always going to be somebody that envy you, hate you, or dislike you for no reason at all. And that's okay, even as you get older, because the reason why I brought that part up is because my granddaughter would tell me things, how she's in school and little girls don't like her. And she's like, Nana, I didn't do anything. I told her, baby, you don't have to do anything. Some people are just going to hate you because you might have a little more swag than them. You might be cuter than them. You might wear your jeans a little cuter than them. Anything. It's so tedious and it's pathetic, but it's the truth. You have to let the drama go. Stop hating on people. Find out what they did to get that. Or how about participate? Be a part of the team, Instead of coming against the team, be a part of the team. And then you wonder why things don't work out. Oh, well, Kelly Tyler don't have this person. That's because if it's drama, Kelly Tyler is walking away. That's what I'm doing. And so you might not see me around this person that might have been around me before because of the drama. I do not like drama. I like to be alone a lot because I have so much peace and I can get things done. When you have a lot of people around you and chaos and chaotic stuff going on, you will learn that you'll be in the same position a year from now because you don't have time to correct anything that you might need to grow in or fix. So let go of the drama. That's my word of the day. Let go of the drama. Okay? And part of that drama is I was wanting to talk about something that really touched my home base. It's touched 1 million people all over the world, home base. It don't matter color, race, or anything. These men first. I'm going to speak up on you. And don't get it wrong. I'm going to speak up on these women. But men, you have to, in order to get respect, you have to give it. Period. You can't be all over here, all over there, all doing this and expect this woman to just be like, okay, okay. And then as soon as she do something, I have seen men want to choke women up, hurt women, and do stuff to them. And it's vice versa. Women, you cannot have someone at home and be everywhere else all over the place and doing stuff and disrespecting the person that you're calling your other half or spouse. We need to come together with that, and we need to really check that, because nowadays people think, because I guess some rappers get into rapping just so they can have 3 women or something, like that's the new thing or something. Well, I'm from the old school. I don't believe in none of that, so I don't condole it. I'm not knocking you. If you do it, that's you. But just know, me personally, I will leave. That's why I'm not married right now, because I will not tolerate any nonsense. I'm a nonsense, no tolerated type of person, okay? And so, first, the men, as I was speaking up on you, also, be more of a father. I heard a girl tell me a couple of days ago, her baby daddy lives right across the street from her, sits on the porch and watch her go to work and take her kids to school and all this. When her daughter walks to school, because she has to be at work at a certain time, don't you think that man should walk his daughter to school at least? I mean, come on now. What kind of men are you to leave your children out here to be fending for themselves as many times as people get snatched up and lost? You know, y'all got to start walking y'all kids to school. If you don't have a car, you got to start getting a ride or something. If you have a car, get your lazy butt up and drive them around the corner, because 90% of the time, most of the kids got schools right in the neighborhoods. But they still need that extra person. They still need that father figure or that brother figure or somebody, uncle. If you're living with your sister and she has kids, uncle, get your behind up and walk your niece or nephew to school. You know, it's time to protect our children. And also, how you protect your children, mothers, fathers, y'all gotta learn to start staying together. Y'all gotta learn to start coming together. Y'all gotta learn to agree to disagree. And if you can't be together, you still got things like children and other things that you have to deal with for at least the next 20 years or so, and sometime even after then, you know. So you're gonna have to learn to come together to be able to get along, because it is causing chaos. It's causing pain. It's causing turmoil. It's causing hurt. And I'm one of them. I don't get to see my grandchildren as I should because of the things that are going on between my son and their ex-wives or whatever is happening. I'm not hating. I'm not mad. But at the same time, I think it's disrespectful, because I'm a great grandmother. I love my grandkids. Matter of fact, I want to say happy birthday to one of my grandchildren today. And his name is Justice. Justice Kelly just turned 3 years old. So happy birthday, Bookie. I love you. So anywho, back to the subject. I just had to do that because he's just so amazing. All of them are. And so fathers and mothers, y'all got to come to some kind of mutual agreement to learn to get along for these children. Because I was a victim of a child that had to go to my father's house, and he was remarried, and my mom was remarried. So it was a back and forth type of thing. Not saying that it was a bad thing, because I got to have 2 parents, but at the same time, it was some time that I wish that they wouldn't have done certain things a certain way or whatever. But overall, thank God I had good parents. You know, they learned to get over it. And then I was able to fight through the missing my dad or missing my mom and just dealing with the whole separation. So y'all got to realize it's not just you two that's dealing with a lot of pain and a lot of turmoil. Some of that is partly your children. Your children have to experience the fact that maybe they were used to their fathers or their mothers in the home, and now they're gone, they're not there, and now they're maybe used to, you know, seeing them taking them to school every day, and now they got to go to school alone.
Shout out to my girl, Kelly. I call her Kelly Nightlife because that's how we met. She was doing shows all over the country, doing a hip hop thing, which she still does. Then I think she was part of Murder Inc. So, you know, look at God. He got her on here on Mr. Torrance show doing the thing. And just welcome out to United Gospel Explosion TV, you know, and I think she's getting the essence like so many of the other hosts that we've had here in Detroit. As Coleman Young said best, Detroit. You know, when I travel and we begin to see other hosts around the country, it just lets me know how great you guys are. I don't say that to build you up. We had some great people come out of here, and they should be recognized. You know, before I introduce my guests, I'm humbled by the last travels we did. Hey, Detroit, so good to be home, though. You know, you can go all around the world, but I'm always clicking my heels together after so long. You know, like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz saying, ain't no place like home, ain't no. And I'm right back here, you know. But as we've been out doing our travels and promoting for this new movie that we'll be releasing in 22, you know, soon. I think sometime between Easter and the next holiday. But at any rate, while we've been doing that, we just noticed how much love is really given to Detroit and how much love Detroit gives to the world. You know, I don't care what you say. You got to get out there and actually see that it's bosses from Detroit everywhere. And I would just like to let you know the help is on the way, Detroit. You producers, you directors, you people that put your heart into it for so long. You know, it's like it almost brings tears to my eyes. If I wasn't an ex-football player, I'd cry in front of y'all, but I know you'd talk about me, you know. But this is my ministry, getting out here touching people, loving people. And I demand that they love us back to a certain level. You ain't got to really like me all the way, but love the projects that we're getting involved in because they're about you. They're all about you today. And so as I open up, I have some very special guests in the house. As you know, we team building, y'all. If you don't know, we team building right now. And the Worldwide Film Factory, the group we're a part of, we're bringing in new people, new soldiers. And this is some of the soldiers we're bringing in now. As they pan over, you know, they might look a little better than me and might talk a little better than me. And, you know, I would hope all of them, all these people we be in, be way smarter than I am. Because don't start your business with people slower than you. Like, I'm a turtle. So if I get somebody slower than me, it's over. So I would have found these here young ladies. Special shout out to a man, Kenny the plumber. Hey, Kenny, you know. Hey. Kenny introduced him to me, and you know, I met with him, and I guess they like, what's going on here? Is this real? Are we on TV? Touch me, somebody. This is real. You are here. Live in color.
We really here, live and live in color.
Yes, yes.
Hey,
Victoria, give them your name, and then we're gonna slide it over to Miss Capri. Y'all give your names, and then we'll get loose on them. We're gonna be loose today. This ain't gonna be no. What you gonna do today, Tori? What you gonna do?
Hey, Detroit. My name is Victoria, and I am definitely looking forward to what we have in the future.
Victoria, give me your last name too. Unless you're a secret agent, if you can't do it, just I mean, you know what I'm saying. Everybody can't get their last name in Detroit.
Victoria Jones.
Okay. You ain't tell me. No, I'm just joking. She told me that's her name. And Miss Capri, give me your name, please.
Hello, world. Hello, Detroit. My name is Caprice Carter, aka Caprice Classic. I'm an artist in Detroit City. Also a radio personality. I'm a host. I'm a promoter. I do a lot of stuff, and I'm so excited to be here. Yeah,
you know, when she was saying that, I was like 5 things. You know, when she goes to tell say that, when I met her, she was like, and I do that, I was like, oh my God, I'm still like a minute later. I'm like, okay, well, come on, you hired. Just do one of those things. Oh my God.
I got you.
So listen, ladies, this is my thought. So I have to give some shout outs to our people in Atlanta, ATL. They treated us so good when we were in Hollywood with them, doing the Hollywood red carpet most recently. It's a brother I met, you know, named Jonathan. He owns Extreme Nails Magazine. And I'm just giving you a shout out, John, because, you know, my heart of hearts, you know, this program is about outreaching the people.
It is.
And they be waiting for me to start preaching or teaching, but when you see me loving on these different people, he happened to be my same race, but other nationalities, and out here grabbing arms with brothers that's really, and sisters that's like you guys, you girls, like that's trying to do something positive and uplifting. And as we loving on each other, what I mean by, you know what I'm saying, by loving on each other, begin to collaborate.
That's right.
Absolutely.
begin to put our circles together. Then what happens is, to me, Capri, this is just me talking. When you add your circle with another circle, the whole circle gets bigger. And your net worth is your network, or your network is your net worth, however you go. You know that old saying.
Vice versa.
So as we begin to launch out into this thing of media, it's on fire in Detroit now. You notice that?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm noticing there's a lot of light, being shined on my city, and I'm really loving that because we deserve that. We work so hard. A lot of us been in the trenches a long time. So I'm just excited to see what's going to happen for us in the future.
You like the
Excited.
opportunities you see in film right now, Victoria?
Absolutely. I never thought that when I would get started, everything would start moving so fast. But before I knew it, it's just steady coming. And it's just so much opportunity, and I'm
Moving
excited.
and shaking.
Yeah, I'm
And
excited.
so, and I only say that to say that this is my humble opinion to you bosses out there, to you people out there. My whole thing is, I always have a saying, I put God first and everything else fall in place. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to get up and work hard. If it's time to punch the clock, we right here. But at the same time, I know that it's bigger than me. I mean, everything I'm doing is way bigger than me because I'm thinking big. Okay, y'all got to hold the calls a minute. I'm gonna see you. But so I'm thinking big. I'm thinking big enough to include you in my plan. So I mean, that has to be the nurturement and the nature of what we're doing now. And I don't mind y'all keeping on all three right now because I'm gonna be asking the input back and forth, and we're doing the round table thing right now. But the nurturing, the fulfillment of all of our dreams. Somehow I'm having this vision that is tied into each other. And let me tell you something. You can be a mouse or you can be an elephant. It just depends on how you think. You can have a slice of you can get you a little pizza. They got the little mini pizzas now. You have your own pizza. I hate them. I want a pizza big as this table. And everybody get a big old slice.
Big, nice.
Everybody
I
gonna
can put
eat.
10 little mini pizzas in my slice. And that comes from working together. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That comes from combining our resources. Let me tell you something. You ain't dancing out in Hollywood, New York, ATL, none of these places without combining your resources, because all of us together, I mean, all the producers I've known over the last long time here, all of us together are just scratching the surface of the toenail of Hollywood. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Oh, Torrance said something there. So you're going to do your thing. I mean, I'm not knocking you for your individuality, but I think in the plan that we're setting up, in the scheme of things, the way I'm feeling about it is that your individuality still fits under the umbrella of worldwide.
That's what I love.
Because worldwide is worldwide. So worldwide mean the whole world. Yeah, the whole world, And I think we sophisticated enough, we big enough now. We brush our teeth good enough and comb our hair good enough. Look at these ladies.
We clean up.
They
nice.
made up for the world right now. And so that's what we want to present. And let me while I'm on this, because y'all see I done get geeked again. I've been gone for some weeks. They like, oh, here you go back here. Yes, I'm geeked on the fact that, when you put God first, everything just moves out the way. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be a gangster for God. What they saying, players? What is he talking about? I'm gonna be a gangster for God. I ain't gonna be the one that sit in the corner and don't make no noise and all that, Because when I partied in the world, I partied hard. I was a party giver and promoter. So if I had 1,000 people coming out there, I know it's hard to get 10 now because you walking in that light. But I just want to let you know something. That I'd rather be a gangster for God, and by that I mean when I'm traveling, I'm standing upright, When I'm kicking with these ladies, I'm still standing upright. What I mean by upright is like I'm not afraid to speak to their power source and include their power source with my power source and begin to, because God is the ultimate power source anyway, but getting right down here to me and you, if you got something to do, if you got an energy that you want to put out here, this is what we're looking for right now. Right, ladies?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I want you to say the name of your individual companies, and I'm just going to show you how this thing works. And if you go with this concept, just roll with me with this concept a minute. It's kind of like in the biblical thing. If I'm talking about, I'm a gangster for God and put God first, if God is my shepherd, I shouldn't be hungry. The Bible told me you shouldn't have to be hungry. We shouldn't be on our knees like that. If the Lord is your shepherd, say you shouldn't have to want for nothing.
Absolutely.
That's true.
And when
Here
you,
we is so much lack in our game here out of Detroit that we want to bring some in. We would like to be my dream day is my vision is that we'll be able to pay people for doing these parts and they feel I know
Yes.
producers like what don't say that.
Don't say it.
I know it's hard, but we have to set a standard of excellence, and we have to set an expectation of wanting our people to be bosses,
absolutely.
to be paid.
Because we all
be
can be
alright.
bosses in our own right. You know, and like you say, everybody can keep their same individuality, and you can move how you need to move and still be a part of something bigger than you.
Yeah, because individuality is what started us to be able to even become a team. You have to be an individual before you can become a team. So, you know, but you know, I just feel like more than one head's put together, you just don't know what can come out of it.
Wow.
So Victoria, what was the name of your company, or is the name of your company? That one of your companies, the main one we talk about right now. Don't y'all tell me about 10 of your companies, because they're not gonna remember it. But what's one of the companies that we're highlighting under the worldwide umbrella right now? Victoria.
Vicky's Incorporated, Vicky Incorporated, and it just falls up under different umbrellas of my writing, my acting, my event planning, all these different things that I do. So I just decided to just stay incorporated because there's so much stuff. You can't really put an exact name on it, so I just decided to stay incorporated.
She's slick, ain't she, y'all? She's slick. She put TN in anyway, but I dig that. Vicky Incorporated. Now, Caprice, what's your angle? Come on now.
Okay. So
I don't mean angle like that, but you know what I mean.
right, because I don't got no angle. I'm just being real. So my company is Classic Creations, and it's kind of like a little bit like what Vicky said because I do so much stuff. Creations kind of is like it broadens the whole aspect. So I use that word because it's like I design clothes, so that's under that. Like I told you, I rap, I promote, I market, I host. I'm a radio personality. I sing a little bit. Like I got so much going on, and I'm acting now. Did I say actress?
Actress.
Okay.
So it's Classic Creations.
Okay, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
We're going to laugh all the way to the bank.
All the way to the top.
Oh wow! And so this is what we're driving at right now. And so when I met these two young ladies and many other people I've met on my most recent journeys, I've been on that team building kick again. You guys know from some of the past things we had done. God bless us to be create the Jamaican Me Crazy platform, the Detroit Talent Review. Yeah, Detroit Talent Review TV did a lot, I think, for Detroit and bringing in new talent like the kids, like Isaac Brown and Sam, the one that did Lion King, and did some national platforms. In fact, the Browns, I got a chance to see them when I was in California just now. And if you know the Browns, if you have kids, you may have seen Raven's Home, the Raven Simone show, and it's only one little black boy on there, show, Booker, and he was one of our prodigies that came, from our camp, many camps that came from Detroit, and so he left right here and went out there, and he's doing very well. So we got a chance to see them, and I'm just saying networking and linking with people that's still out there doing the things, but the whole idea is that right now we were touching for new soldiers and new links out there, and I think we found them, so many there. And then when Philadelphia, our team has grown so strong. New York, Miami out there with Brandon Reed, and what they're doing is amazing. If you need some film work done, these people are doing it all over the world right now, global. And when I think about my Vietnamese brothers and what they're bringing to the table right now in this movie, The Nail Shop, it's kind of crazy because I gotta say this. When I wrote this movie, I had to say, God, what is this? You got me doing all this stuff. I'm building I'm over here fixing houses, building this and doing this, loving the ministry. I'm cool. I can just lay back and relax. But he smacked me out of that in my head vision. Because he said, this wasn't none of this your talent anyway. You know, he put the talent in us.
God-given talent. That's what they call it, God-given talent.
And if you're willing to stand up on your talent may stand up for you.
Hey.
But if you lay down on your talent, I guarantee you, your talent will do nothing for you. And so this is the way we moving and grooving right now. Woosa, woosa, calm me down. Calm me down. Because I just know that success for some people like myself, it doesn't come with the amount of money that we will or won't make. That's not it. Success for me is the burning desire to use that talent, to have that talent stand up, to use every ounce of what's
at the end of the day, that's where it starts and ends, because even if you're not making money, you will find yourself doing stuff pertaining to your talent and you're not making a dime from it, or it's just in you to do it.
That's the energy.
Because you want to build your image up.
Yeah, you want.
And not only the image, have you ever been hungry to do your gift,
To
do
get it
what's
out?
in
Yeah,
you?
absolutely.
Yes.
Have you felt that hunger?
We've been
before?
waiting for years. Yeah, like, come on.
It's pulling at
Yeah,
you.
it's pressure.
You go the other way, like, no, I'm not supposed to be doing that. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, like applying pressure.
can't get away
I
from
want to
it.
apply pressure.
And so
Right.
we're looking for hungry people. So when I met up with Capri and Victoria and some of the others here, it came to me, and I'm still on this thing now, that there's going to be a huge talent search that we put out. And it's not just for singers. It's not just for the dancers. It's not just for comedians. It's not just for the models and the actresses, but it's for all of them.
All talent.
Engineers, directors, everybody.
We need everybody
Beat
under
makers,
this
singers,
umbrella to really
rappers.
get on. And I guess what the
Designers.
Vic, what the travel showed me is that people are hungry for what we put out in Detroit, as long as we put it out on a certain level. And I'm not going to start over to do that. You know? So I'm like, well, how did you put out a masterful level product? But man, I think he woke me. You with me, baby? How we put it out like that? How we put this kind of product out, starting from zero right now, and having it ready and once tomorrow. And I feel like it's only one way to do that, and that's the network. Your network is your net worth right now.
Exactly.
I agree.
I agree.
Even Jesus
Absolutely.
hung out with 12 guys. They wasn't much of nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But
They
he
like
had a
me
little
and you.
team, a little
Yeah.
entourage. He
But
had,
you
Yeah.
can go here, they can make things happen.
Yeah,
Networking,
together.
building.
Absolutely.
So that's where I'm at with that. And I would just want to say, how excited, I want to ask you, Capri, how excited are you about the possibilities of being able to bring this talent in, raw or polished? We're looking for both y'all, and cultivate it. How excited are you?
Basically, it's almost hard to put into words how excited I am about
Oh,
that,
man.
because like that's like what I've been about, feel like my whole life since I can remember. I always wanted to do something with the entertainment business, and I always wanted to see others do it with me, like thrive and prosper from it, you know, and find a way for my people that's at the lower level like me, the chitlin circuit, we like to call it, the chitlin circuit in Detroit.
I love it.
Find
That's
a
my
way for
word.
us.
Go on, Capri. Young for a chitlin circuit.
It's
You
one
know.
in Detroit, I'm serious.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, and just, you know, find a way for us to really get
Put it
compensated,
and
you
be
know.
moving. Yeah.
'cause
And
been
listen,
hard.
I hear you saying compensation, but let me just say this to you. And I am, because I'm the one talking about giving people money for it. But at the same time, I could never pay a person properly for their time in this business right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you have that hunger, it's not always going to be the dollar that satisfies that thirst. Sometimes it's going to be you seeing your baby come to life, like your
You're right,
live
though.
show or your comedy
about
show or your dance being performed or
That
you
feeling is-
hitting a song and we actually putting it out there on the air for you.
Priceless.
And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes your pay is going to be your manifestation or your bringing it out. You understand what I'm saying,
yeah,
Vicky?
definitely.
Absolutely.
I mean, because right now, let's face it, Detroit has done so much with so little for so long. You feel me?
They used to
That's
it.
what I mean.
They
So
used to it.
talk to somebody that's hungry out there to get their talent out, and call them in right now. Why should they come to us now? Well, I mean, of course, with all the movies we doing and all this kind of stuff on the global level, but besides that, you know, Why is this their time now? Why do you feel like this is the time?
I feel like this is the time because you just never know. You can't wait. I don't really feel like you should be waiting on time. You should be waiting on opportunity. When opportunity knocks, you got to take it when you can because everything is done in divine order to me. You know, so I feel like when opportunity knocks, you need to jump right on it because you never know if the opportunity is going to come back around. You know, for me, God had been told me that this was going to happen. It was me and my faith that stopped me from believing that I was able to do it. You know, discouragement a little bit. You know. But the more I talked to God and the more he showed me which direction to go in, and as long as I followed that, everything is moving forward for me. And when I got a call from Kenny, he said, dude, that was my opportunity, and I wasn't going to let it go past me. So whenever you get an opportunity, you want to get right on it just because you've been praying for it, you've been wanting it, and you let it go past, and then you don't get the opportunity, then you can't do anything but blame yourself at that point. Because he gave you the opportunity, and you didn't get up and do what it took to do it. So absolutely, I feel like you need to jump on this because we're going to be looking for all talent, not just one talent, not just two, but if it's cartwheels, if it's the splits, if it's you can drum good, whatever you can do, hair, whatever you can do, we're looking for it. So if it's anything that you can think of that you can do, call the number and come on and get in.
And I just want to say this, and I just have to clarify, you know, these projects we're doing, they're not beginner projects. So I want you to bring your A game. If you do drum, don't come in here like, I want you to
Don't come with your pencil.
come with like I can put it out here to the world, and you be proud of what you do. So where you at on your level, I don't know, but don't get me wrong. If it's something that may not be ready right now for Showtime, you know, world stage, there's other people that's going to be able to work with you that we can delegate you off to or introduce you to help you build that, you know. So you got to exercise that hunger and put that hunger in action. Then you have to put enough time in with your own talent, whatever you're doing, you know, to be qualified and bona fide to step to the plate. I'm looking at Major League. I'm not looking at just like we begin the talent show here. So give them your number. Like, yeah, Mr. Torres, that's what we talk about.
That's what we talking about. Yes. Like my partner was saying here, my cousin. You know, call that number if you feel as though you can do anything. It's not just one talent. It's all type of ways that people are talented. You know what I mean? And call the number. Come in. You never know what can happen.
I want you to give them your number right now. Give them your number out there.
I don't know if I want them call. No, I'm just playing. I'm just.
Look,
it's 313.
No, go ahead.
880. 9099. I'm gonna repeat it again for the people way in the back.
Okay.
It's 313-880-9099, and my name is Caprice Classic, Caprice Carter. But I'm Caprice Classic, really, you know, mainly. I think I'm about getting my name changed.
Again. Okay. And Miss Victoria, not again. I don't know.
You're going to say again.
Listen, Miss Victoria Jones, if I can say that, can you give them a number for you to be rich?
Absolutely. My phone number is 313-465-5237. And as Cousin said, we're going to the second repeat it just in case anyone didn't get it. 313-465-5237. And I do just want to let you guys know, don't let fear stop you. Don't let nothing that you may hear in your mind and say, oh, you can't do that, you know.
Don't
just
be discouraged.
Like Mr. Torrance said, we have people in place to help you get there. If you're falling short of anything, you feel like it's just this one thing. I can't get this one thing.
Need to hone in on craft a little bit more.
Yeah, we got you.
Okay.
We got you.
And so I really asked them to give you the numbers because they're going to be a big part of our physical arm that you see moving around in Michigan.
Like the
not
street
just
team
Detroit, powerful street team, and not just that the presence of the social media, internet. You know, I feel like, you know, God gave me these ladies to be able to touch you guys, and we want to be able to lift them up too. That's why I gave the numbers directly. You know, shared talent is a very good thing because as I've done this film industry, many of the guys that came on to work with me, they was also still on my block. They was also on Sean Withers, Urban Jungle. They were also on several different movies that we share that talent. I look to share that talent with people. So it didn't make the talent I use worse, did it?
No,
It actually made it better.
It's gonna make it
Absolutely.
grow.
Even
So
more
it's
better.
power in numbers.
So that's my real prayer right now, to be able to stand up, put these teams together, and these teams grew up to be way bigger than me, and so I might be like the ant and they the elephant then, but still though I got a big buddy with me. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You know, sometimes people be like, well, what you gonna charge? How you gonna sign? What you gonna do with this, that, and the other? I'm gonna tell you, my biggest influence in Hollywood came from a little boy I just helped because I could see the talent in them. I could see the hunger in them, and I could just help a little bit to say, hey, look, when you turn, pop, when you turn, to reach up or make your voice be heard at the back of the room. What if your little bit of talent can help someone become bigger than you?
Right.
You know, well, that should be what our hope is.
Yeah.
And then pray that they have enough within them to want to share again. You know, when we begin to share with
process
each
going.
other and love with each other, how does that change your project? I'm talking about right now, the day that we link together. Because now we loving each other, and look where it was at yesterday. But now you combine with somebody else of at least equal, I hope, you know, or some are more or less, whatever. But it's more than what you had before. How does that affect your project?
Well, I just feel like love conquers all. So, you know, if you have a relationship with someone and it's love in the middle and you have God in it as well, it's no way you can go wrong. You know, as long as you know that, you know, steps you need to take and what direction you need to go in, I don't believe it's going to be any effect with that. I just
Number
feel-
something positive.
Yeah, nothing but
Positive
positive.
effect.
Nothing but positivity. Yes, it could be a
No
ripple
negative
effect.
effects.
Yeah, because once you give off love and you give off that energy, and the next person want to pass that same energy down, and you put it all together, it's gonna conquer all.
I love it. And Capri, I just want to get down to what we were talking about. I think with both of you ladies, I was talking about putting the time on the project. You know, one thing is to talk about it. Another thing, to dream about it and then to talk about it. Another thing is to write it down, which we're doing now.
And manifest it.
And then this thing that we talking about is being about it. You know, so
That's right.
And we want to see these things happen, if God willing, in a very short period of time.
Yes.
To begin to work with the talent and have the cause. So we're Thanksgiving is behind us.
Yep.
So
That was just
I want to go hard in the paint between now and Christmas.
and Christmas. Yep, that's the
Absolutely.
plan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so between now and Christmas is your turn. Get ready. I just wanted to say that we'll be doing a casting, a talent search. And out that talent search, a lot of my casting will be cherry picked out of there, so to speak. But out of that talent search that they're doing, that we're doing, it's going to be things for shows. It's going to be setups for some of our movie projects. It's going to be set up for some of their music projects.
That's
So
right.
It's all like that, and for others too. You know, it's not just for us. So get ready for this worldwide Film Factory casting. With
right.
with
Get
so
ready.
many different
Get ready.
companies involved. Their companies are involved. You'll see their company shining because we're going to have some red carpets. We're going to have some red carpets on the castings. You know, once we get our casting together and our teams together, I want you guys to come and get the feel of the enormity
real
of the
deal.
moment that you're in. You know, and the
Right.
decisions you make today, the decisions we're making right now in your master team, these are probably the master team. They the mastermind group. You know, they don't, you know, you think they're about some sweaty guys and coveralls, you know. This part of the mastermind group, and they're gonna look all types of ways, all types of faces. But the idea is, for this mastermind group, we're gonna have some thoughts, and you can be a part of it too.
It might be you.
Give me a call at
That's right. Call that
313
number.
728 2025. 313-728-2025. So give us a couple of days to put it together. Within a week, we're going to start putting information out here for you
For the
where you can
casting
get
call.
involved
That's
for
right, the
right
talent
now in
search.
this industry. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
right.
Now, from there, I want to start lifting people up. We got about, I got a little time left, about 10 minutes. And I just want to get to the point of, Ms. Capri, has there ever been a point in your struggle, you've done a few shows and did some things,
Right.
Have you ever had that point where you were hungry? In other words, when I say hungry, that you found yourself needing more than what you had to get the job done. You know, oftentimes we go into situations, and when you walk in this walk, because this is really faith I'm talking about. This is like getting up.
It's a walk of faith.
I don't want to talk about it with you. I want to be about
now
it with
faith.
you.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, when you had those moments, and I'm saying this for you to strengthen somebody else right now, when you had those moments when you was out there grinding and it wasn't enough, what kept you going, or what can keep them going when they hit that spot?
So, like you said, you know, it is true. I was out there doing a lot of stuff, you know, and at one point my motivation was like at its peak. And like I was self-motivated. I didn't need nobody to tell me anything or reassure me or anything. I was just going. But it did come to a point where I felt like everything I was doing wasn't enough. I'm on the hamster wheel. I'm going. You know what I mean? And it was just like I just got discouraged at some point. I don't know exactly what pivotal moment made it happen, but once I was going through that, it was just like me talking to God a lot.
Powerful.
Yeah, me talking to God a lot, and him speaking back to me, and basically telling me, "Don't give up, get up." It's gonna
so
be
that's what you're
naysayers.
telling them right now, right?
That's what I'm telling y'all right now. If you feeling any type of way discouraged, don't feel that way. You got God on your side. That's all you really need.
Don't give up.
And just don't give up. Just keep on going, because eventually something good is going to happen. If you just keep at it, you know what I mean? Something good is going to happen. There's going to always be people that say you can't do it. You're going to have haters. You're going to have naysayers. You're going to have just a lot of evil people around you sometimes. So you just stay, you know, positive and just stay uplifted.
Keep it moving.
And just keep it moving, you know?
I love it.
And that's all you got to do.
I love it.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing out energies now that we're going to need to persevere as we push through this struggle. And I'm in Victoria, I'm going to explain something that is more writer focused. You know, when your pen is hot, you know, you guys script writers, I'm talking to y'all out there, 'cause I'm put y'all on a whole different blast. When your pen is hot and you're on fire and you're seeing it coming to you and you're writing it down, sometimes the passion can be overwhelming. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking to somebody out there, but I'm gonna let you know something. Even me, as big as I am, I think I'm about 235 now. Whatever, I'm a pretty big guy, 6 foot 235. There's bigger and smaller, but I'm big enough not to be crying. But I felt tears come to my eyes many days when I got into the passion of releasing some of these projects I'm bringing you. You know, this, and I know, I mean, this is weird. This is weird to some, but do you understand what I'm saying? Can you put that in words? Have you ever felt that before?
I have. So
Good. I ain't so weird then, y'all.
Yeah.
That's why
I have.
No, but really.
Many times.
But really, when you feel that kind of passion, and you're in the middle of releasing, I want you to let them know that's okay, because that's the beginning of brilliance. That's the beginning of that project fitting together so much, and it's okay to be. It's not overwhelmed, but to find those releases.
Anxious.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
You seen that?
It's okay if you get overwhelmed, if you get anxious to get it out, because that's the power driven in you. You can't help that, you know, because the hungrier you are, the more you're going to eat. You know, the more you starve, the more faster you're going to eat. So I just feel like, you know, if you get overwhelmed with something, just let it overflow, because, you know, God said He'll have your cup running over. Okay, so when your cup starts to run over, don't get discouraged, because the minute you get discouraged, it can take away from what you're trying to put out. Okay, so when I find myself writing, I put that pen on the pad, I can't stop. I just keep going and going. Every thought that comes, and that's how I'm able to do things in a timely manner, because I get it down. Once I get it down, I say, okay, once I get it down, I can go back over it later. You know what I'm saying? Take out what need to be taken out, put something else in or whatever.
Don't
I can
tell all our
always-
secrets, girl. Okay. We got you.
I can always go back.
But no,
yeah.
but you know, I want to get some real deal experience, so sharing experiences that we can say, us too. Talking about the Me Too movement, us too. Us too are feeling that passion that you're feeling. we too are anxious to bring ourselves forward, you know, and our projects forward, you know, and you know, I asked them. I was doing helping someone with a music video. They asked me to direct the segment, and it was in New York, and it was a lot of them like model types and everything. They kind of relax in the atmosphere, you know. Take a picture, boom, hit a pose, sponsor, and they doing their thing. And so when I took control of that set, it was like, come on, let's get over here, do this, because that's how I do my thing. And so, and so the passion was coming out like that, and they were like, oh. One of the guys put me aside and said, hold up, Mr. Torrance, they're not used to other people telling them what to do like that. And you making the girls nervous, you making the guys nervous, everybody's scared of you. Right. And I said, you know what, I'm going to tell y'all something right now. If you're not hungry, why did you call me? If you're not hungry for this, then yes, stay home.
Close the refrigerator.
But if you're hungry and you're looking for an outlet, we want to be that platform. You know, if you're hungry to have your own TV show, I can turn you on to Henry Tyler and R.J. Watkins. I don't have a problem with that. Okay. This is what they do here.
That's right.
Look around you. This is what we do here. But if you're hungry for these film projects and your music projects and whatever, and you get with us, expect us to come with that kind of passion. Because this is not a game. And I'm going to tell you something. Represent yourself as a king, the head, and not the tail.
Absolutely. Right.
I feel like, especially for a black man, being a black man, I'm speaking to my own brothers out here, you know, yes, I can do a lot of things. I can come and play. We having fun and everything. But when it's business and showtime, then show up like it's showtime in business. You ain't got to come in smelling like a wino or like you just drunk a fifth or like you just smoked a blunt or whatever. That's your business. Why did you bring your business to showtime business?
Right.
You know, because when you see it on TV, you don't know what they done did. Y'all don't know how they thinking or whatnot. And that's what you should represent when you're dealing with different people, you know, because everybody's not the same. So anyway, I'm not preaching to you about what your habits are, what your things are. I'm just saying, if you're going to stand up and be a boss, be hungry, be able to sacrifice your own pleasures and self. You know, it's not about what I like right now. It's about what we can bring to this team right now. And so you come in like that, you know, and people have their different ways of doing it. That's what I like to see on my sets. I don't want my set to be like, you know, the picnic where everybody blunted out, everybody smelling drinks everywhere and stuff. No, do that after the party. That's an after party you talk about. You talking about getting down and making these things happen. I want to be just as professional here as they are in Hollywood, anywhere else.
Absolutely.
We Detroit, you know, but I represent Detroit as the world. So I have to be ready to walk on any stage, any world stage.
Yeah, any platform.
You know, it's funny when you guys look up my thing on James Torrance II. That's my Instagram, Facebook, and everything. You're going to see me in all types of little monkey suits or whatever I'm doing. But I'm working. Yeah, I mean, they don't see me coming any other way but a way of respect. Because I want to be able to respect this black man, even if I'm the only one in the room. Right. So how do you feel about that? How we should carry ourselves on our sets? How professional? I know we only got a minute, so we got to make it fast.
Okay. I just feel like you should bring your A game. You should come just like you would come if you was going to work or church.
Love it.
That's how you should
A game. How you feel they're going to be coming?
I feel the same way. You need to put your best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? You need to look the part because you're selling yourself at the end of the day.
Okay. Don't slack, don't crack. Let's get on, y'all. I love it. You know, I just want to say this. It's so good to be home. I want to thank my guests, Miss Capri and Miss Victoria, for taking time out of their busy schedules and coming down and representing their companies here under this worldwide banner, United Gospel Explosion TV. You watch United Gospel Explosion TV. We love you. So good to be home. Peace. We'll see you next week.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion, United Gospel Explosion TV.
Total Home Improvement Company presents the Spring Blowout Special of the season. Remodel your kitchen, bathroom, basement, plus flooring specials for every room. Call 313-728-2025 for your free in-home estimate today. Mention this commercial and get 10% off your project. Call 313-728-2025. Remodel your home today. Total Home Improvement, the company you call for your home improvement needs.